And a pleasant good Sunday afternoon to all, and welcome back to the Bilskie channel, and welcome back to more of Phillies baseball here on MLB 20, the show, as we're getting set for Game 3, the rubber match of this series between the Phillies and the Nationals, and what a way to close out the first half of the season as the Phillies are looking to hopefully take 2 out of 3 from the Nationals to end this first half. We are getting ready to... Well, we're going to be ready for Home Run Derby tomorrow. However that shakes down, and of course the All-Star game will be on Tuesday. So you want to stay tuned for that. But today, it's Phillies and Nationals as we're getting set here. Clear skies, looks good. Aaron Nola looking for win number 16, and we're going to go with the same lineup that we went with yesterday. As Roman Quinn leads off in center field, batting second, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Batting fourth, the big fella, Rhys Hoskins. He'll be at first base as per usual. Batting fifth, the catcher, the captain, JT Realmuto. Batting sixth, shortstop, Sir Didi Gregorius. Batting seventh, His Royal Highness Scott Kingery. He'll be at second base. Batting eighth, Josh Harrison at third base again. He'll be batting in that eighth spot. Batting ninth and pitching, Aaron Nola, as we're getting set here. Take a look at some of the home runs allowed. As you see, Jake has allowed the fewest. But there is your starting 9, as it's Quinn, McCutchen, and Harper. Hoskins, Realmuto, Gregorius, Kingery, Harrison, and Nola. Will they get win number 80 to close out the first half? We'll find out as we're about ready to go to Nationals Park for the finale of the first half. Enjoy the game, everybody.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now batting, Roman Quinn, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now here's the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
2-1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Eaton. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center, number 35 now on the season, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
First delivery to him on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 35 now on the season, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. A payoff pitch one more time.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg: 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Hit hard to short. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Strasburg with a check at first. Runner back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies lead this one 3-0. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's out number 1. Second base. Into the box now, Wilmer Defoe. First pitch on its way. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Dan D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game, and what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3-spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Quinn is there, 2 gone.
That is first. No left field.
Juan Soto to the plate now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And now a pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Josh Harrison.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Strasburg on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Stepping in now, Aaron Nola. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Harrison gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly on to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now the Nationals skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Ryan Harper enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Ryan Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Men on third with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 5 and the Nationals nothing. Now at the plate, Eric Thames, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Thames brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting fifth. The catcher. Third.
Into the box now, number 28. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nationals gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the 1st out. Here's Didi Gregorius, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's set, and the pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, Dero, you feel like a pitcher there. You caught a break. That one off the wall. That should definitely have been extra bases.
Yeah, as a teammate, you can handle the physical mistakes. It's the mental mistakes that grind you. And right there, he has to be standing on second base. No excuse.
Don't you feel that you have to be thinking extra bases as soon as you hit that
right
ball
out of the
there?
box, you know.
Scott Kingery is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One out and a runner on second base. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Liner towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher, and it's in time to get him, but a run is in to score away from the play. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ball two.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses here, ball four, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now to the plate, Roman Quinn. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now the double steal is on here. The 2-2 one more time.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 3-2 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-1 to third, scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nationals nothing.
The Nationals are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had its trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here he comes on 2-0. And it's fouled away. called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
This ball will be chopped foul. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Digging in, Ryan Harper. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the run, but this will land untouched. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled off. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Daniel Hudson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All set for the start of the 4th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. Down the first baseline. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And in steps Scott Kingery. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Nationals nothing. Adam Eaton digging in next. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here now is Juan Soto as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
As a look, now the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Eric Thames, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Thames behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. No runs, just one hit, one error thus far for the Nationals. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Eaton going back to the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Thames has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Roman Quinn. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Line drive to left. Soto is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Here's Bryce Harper now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Castro has it. Defoe's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 8-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he lays off there 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Inside looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fouled off. Good battle. Count remains full.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. Still 8-0. Roenis Elias gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, and even 30 home runs on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is a well-located fastball down around the knees.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. To the plate now, Scott Kingery. Drilled right back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. And the tag gets him. But 1 run is in to score on the play. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Drilled on the ground to short. Castro's got it, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 10 and the Nationals nothing. Howie Kendrick is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Jay Bruce is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Phil Gosselin is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second, number 8, Bill.
Adam Hazley is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 40, Adam Hayes.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. And now for Washington, Adam Eaton hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again, or goes up under his chin, or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Adam Eaton becomes out number 2 this inning. So now to the plate, Wilmer Defoe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Strike taken up in the zone. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Tanner Rainey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Roman Quinn will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. One-0 count. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season, as this lead got even wider. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is there, and he has it for the out.
The right field, number 3. Right. Harper.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Jay Bruce comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The bat. The catcher.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. On now to the bottom. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2 balls and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
At the plate now, Eric Thames. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Real Muto gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one 11-0. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Stepping into the box, number 8, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Josh Harrison stands in. Lined into right, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Sean Doolittle comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Logan Forsythe will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Line hard. Foul. Two, here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Roman Quinn is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A bare hand for one. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Just David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now. Hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he takes strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 11-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Hazley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Yanked fouled off to the right.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Sent on the ground out to second. Zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Trey Turner will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Blake Parker, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Harrison is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Wilmer Defoe.
Nationals down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Juan Soto. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Weak roller right side. Barehanded on the move. Not in time. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
At the plate, Eric Thames, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Philadelphia Phillies with their 80th win to pace the division. Aaron Nola records win number 16 on the season and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Steven Strasburg was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
So with 16 strikeouts on the day and his 16th win of the year, Aaron Nola is your winner, and most deservedly so, the player of the game. 16 strikeouts on the day, letting up only 2 hits, 7 innings pitched. A combined shutout between Aaron Nola. Who do we have in after Aaron Nola? David Robertson and Blake Parker. So a combined shutout. Steven Strasburg chased after an inning and a third. Just unbelievable. That took me by surprise, to be honest with you. I didn't expect him to get blown out that quick. I expected a game sort of like yesterday, but every day is a new day and every game is a new game. But the Phils, 11 runs on 19 hits. Pretty much the exact polar opposite of what happened yesterday. So the Phils blanked the Nationals and win 2 out of 3, thus ending the first half of this season. Wow, just a great way to go out with a win for Aaron. And the Phillies get their 80th win of the year. Unbelievable. Well, let's go to the highlight vault here and take a look back at some of the action that went down earlier on. And here's one of the guys that hit their 35th today as Andrew McCutchen goes yard. And it is way out of here. Home run. Andrew McCutchen deposits this one into the Phillies bullpen, making it 2-0 in the top of the first. So the Phils were off and running at that point. Not to be outdone, Bryce answers with his own 35th home run of the year as he sends this one deep out of here into the second tank. What a shot. 434 feet. That made it 3-0. Oh, Blue Eyes there. The ace, Aaron Nola. Suzuki called out with a backwards K there. It was 8-0 at that point in the bottom of the 5th. His stuff was on today, no question about it. 16 Ks on the day, letting up only 2 hits. Zimmerman strikes out on a curveball. His stuff was just on today. All of his off-speed pitches were just on today. Big fella got into the act here as he sends this one deep into left field. This in the top of the 6th, making it 9-0. Deposits that there in the left field stands with some bounce to it. 9-0 there. Looks like he's got the stank eye there, but he's ready. He's ready to strike out Adam Eaton here on a changeup. Again, his off-speed stuff was filthy today as the ump brings him up there. It was 10-0 at that point in the 6th. And Roman Quinn also jumping into the act here with his 14th home run of the year. Back, and it is out of here. Roman Quinn there makes it 11-0 on that single shot there. And yet another strikeout on the docket today for Mr. Aaron Nola, the ace, as Thames goes down looking on a curveball. You know his stuff's really good when they're going down on off-speed pitches without even swinging the bat. His stuff was filthy today. And yet another one. Castro here striking out on yet another filthy curveball. That time he was hacking. Ball got away from JT, but completes the strikeout by throwing it down there. And Blake comes in after Dave Robertson, getting the final out with that splitter. And that's all she wrote. So the Phils rack up win number 80 on the season, thus closing the first half of this season. If the Major League Baseball season were going on right now, today would be the official last day of the first half And batting, right. The home run derby would actually be tomorrow, and the All-Star game would have been Tuesday. That will happen on the Bilskie channel here. I will do the All-Star game. We're going to get out of this right now. So Aaron Nola, for the first half, racks up his 16th win. Steven Strasburg falls to 8-8. Wilmer Defoe and Andrew McCutchen, also some notables. Of course, Andrew hits his 35th. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Yeah, the handstand. Huh? I don't know what that is. So there you go. The first half is behind us. Phils take 2 out of 3 from the Washington Nationals. With a final score with a goose egg for the Nationals, 11-0, as Aaron Nola picks up win number 16, striking out 16. Look at that record, 80-16 to end the first half. I actually didn't think that was even possible, but certainly that has happened. And what else is going on down here? Achieved an award. Okay. Wanted to let you know the Mariners just acquired Austin Davis off waivers. Well, ain't that something? I guess they decided to take the guy that I accidentally put on waivers. Oh, well. Wish you the best in your future endeavors there, Austin. He is actually with the Phillies still, so far as I know. So that's it. That's it for the first half of the season. The Phillies come out with a win here on this July the 12th. And Aaron Nola, the top player, spotlight player of the game, as All-Star game is upon us. So we're going to go to the update here with Justin Allegri, and I guess get you some preview of what's coming up in the All-Star game. So we'll take you to the update, and we'll be right back. Neil Walker no longer injured. Okay. Place on bench. Stop simulating. Okay. Well, here's Justin Allegri with the update, and we'll be right back.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Aaron Nola got the W while striking out 16, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 11-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. As of today, the Nationals are in last place in the NL East, while the Phillies are atop the division. John Lester reached the milestone 200th career win, leading the Cubs to a win over the Braves 10-4. At the start of the day, the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, and the Cubs sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. The New York Mets held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-1. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, while the Mets are 3rd in the division. The Pittsburgh Pirates brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-6. As of right now, the Reds are atop the NL Central, and the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. Nolan Arenado collected a total of 4 driven in, leading the Rockies to a win against Milwaukee 8-4. As of today, the Brewers sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, and the Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The Giants launched 3 home runs as they grabbed a walk-off win in extra innings over the Padres 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Padres are 3rd in the division. The New York Yankees racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 9-1. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 9-1. As of right now, the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, while the Cardinals are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The Orioles put up 16 hits on the day as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 9-0. In the standings, the Red Sox sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. Madison Bumgarner got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as the Diamondbacks took care of the White Sox 8-4. Entering the day's action, the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, while the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. Mike Clevinger struck out 10 batters and earned the W, leading Cleveland past the Royals 6-4. He is among the AL leaders in wins. At the start of the day, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the Royals are at the bottom of the division. Randall Grichuk had 3 hits in the contest, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Twins 2-1. As of today, the Twins are leading the American League Central Division, and the Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division. The Oakland Athletics swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 7-5. As of right now, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West, while the Athletics are atop the division. George Springer had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 12-0. In the standings, the Astros sit in second place in the American League West, and the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the rest of the All-Star break, and don't forget to tune in over the next couple of days for all the latest.
All right, thank you very much, Justin Allegri. And yes, the All-Star game is upon us, and tomorrow we will be looking to get into the Home Run Derby. I don't know how exactly that's going to go down, but we'll find out tomorrow. I guess we'll find that out together. Who knows? I might get my son and my wife to play too. Who knows? If we can get some controllers to hit Home Run Derby, don't you think that would be fun, dude? Yeah. So that's it. Phils wrap up the first half of the season as we head into the All-Star break, as they blank the Nats and take 2 out of 3. Today's final score 11-0, with Aaron Nola getting win number 16. So yeah, it's on to the All-Star break, and that's it for now. I'll be on tomorrow trying to get things lined up for the Home Run Derby. I do plan on doing that. So and also doing the All-Star game on Tuesday, which I don't know what time that starts. There is no starting time. It is when it is. But it's supposed to be in Los Angeles. It was scheduled to be in Los Angeles this year. So I guess we'll see you all tomorrow as we get ready for the All-Star break and the Home Run Derby tomorrow night. And that's it. Appreciate you guys watching as you usually do, as the Phils, the first place Phils, rack it up today with a final score of 11-0. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for the Home Run Derby and Tuesday for the All-Star game. Thanks for watching, and have a good Sunday afternoon, everybody.